Okay, so take two. I guess. I don't know what happened there. My OBS just completely locked itself up. Um, I'm just going to pull my stream up back on my phone. Um, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know what happened. Like OBS is really locked up on me and crashed. Don't know why. Like my stream just. I don't know. Well, we're going to try and continue on here. I don't know if this is even going to be viewable at this point. I'm looking at my screen right now, and I want to see if it's working. Because it does not appear to be working. Why is... I don't know why OBS is not registering the screen at all as being out of a pause state. This game was working just fine. The window was working just fine, in the main menu. But for some odd reason... Okay, yeah, that's showing up. No OBS. Let me see if it shows up in the stream or not. It really is a shame that I'm having to do this troubleshooting live instead of... Okay, yeah, okay, that shows up now. Let me exit out of it and see what it does when I exit the menu. Okay, so that... For some reason, it's not registering the game's live play on OBS. And I don't know why. Come on, OBS, why are you being like this? This is dumb. Okay, let me switch back from here to display and see what that does. I guess when I restarted OBS, I put it back into window capture instead of display capture. Okay, there we go. Progress. Okay. I'm half tempted to go back and play the first level, but at least it's working now. So maybe you guys didn't see everything I was talking about before, but now you get a chance to see all these neat little, 3D texture, 3D models and whatnot. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Another shotgun, some more ammo. Max out on ammo. Don't need any armor right now. Maxed out on that. So since today's game was canceled, I just also decided to go visit my parents. My mom, for those of you who haven't been following news on my channel lately, I guess I shall give you guys a recap. Over for the past few months, my mom has been dealing with some severe pain in her back. Eventually got so bad when it got checked out. They did a CT scan of her, and they discovered that one of her kidneys didn't look healthy. One of her kidneys looked nice and healthy. The other one was kind of a dark mass. They also found a couple spots on one of her lungs. And so at the time, we were leaning towards, this looks like this could be cancer. And that's what the doctors at the time believed was the case. This is a long, involved story. So they did a biopsy on her lung to try and figure out what that was. Because they said that if it was cancer on her lung, then it most likely came from her kidney. Come to find out, the mass on her lung is not cancer. It was something called organized focal pneumonia. So once that news came in, it was kind of a sigh of relief. Still didn't know what was causing her back issue or kidney issues. But at the time, it looked like chemo. They had initially planned to get her started on chemo right away, but once the test results came in, that was taken off the table. And things stayed like that for like a week or so until her next appointment. And did someone just pop in?
I did.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt your story.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah. I guess I'll continue then. So after during our next appointment, she has to be readmitted into the hospital. and this is all old news. You should know all this. This is going back a while. Backpack. Okay. They did some more tests. They eventually suggested that she should go to Cleveland Clinic for a second opinion. Went to Cleveland Clinic. Doctor took a look at her test results and her scans and said, "Yeah, no, we're just going to take this thing out of you." So surgery was scheduled. They took the kidney out. The doctor also wanted to open up her entire abdominal cavity to get a good look inside, make sure anything else was what else was wrong. Ended up removing a few lymph nodes in the process that didn't look very good. Come to find out that it was cancer. Don't know what kind it was yet. The doctor described the kidney as being hard like a rock. So I wanted to go and visit them today since my normal Saturday group game was canceled for health reasons. And she's still very weak. During all of this, both my parents had contracted COVID. Which, for my mom was especially a big double whammy of recovering from major surgery and having to deal with COVID at the same time. But she is still not doing great. I saw her incision, so yeah, basically from her pelvis all the way up to her upper stomach, just her entire abdominal cavity is they had an incision there. So I'm hoping she gets better. They're pretty much mostly done with dealing with COVID, but she's still in a very bad state right now. I'm hoping she does better. I'm hoping that she does recover fully, or at least mostly of the way there. She has been told it'll probably be like 6 weeks before she's, I guess, recovered or something like that. So, but it really is painful to see a loved one, especially one of your parents, in such a state. So, okay, I'm just kind of all turned around here. Where the fuck am I going? So, Zargard, how are you doing today?
Doing okay. Me and my family had a bit of a. It's not an issue. It wasn't even a problem. It was mostly an annoyance. So we have a Ring doorbell,
Okay.
and we had it connected to an Alexa device to act as, to chime out loudly so that way we knew when someone was at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it stopped doing that a couple of days ago, and we have yet to figure out what caused it. And we just spent like an hour trying to fix it.
Hmm.
We fixed it for about 2 seconds, and then it stopped working again.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Other than that, I have done nothing but play Magic the Gathering, be annoyed by Magic the Gathering, and wish that there was an option to go tell your opponents to go fuck themselves.
So, I know you're not tuned into the stream right now. I'm playing Doom 1, but I'm using a mod that replaces all the sprites with 3D models.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am looking for a game to play right as we speak. Whether or not I install a game, or play an old one is really up to whether or not I feel like waiting 30 minutes to go play something.
Hmm.
I tried playing a game I got for free earlier this week, but it won't start. Well, let me rephrase that. It'll start, and then it will not. Then it will play the little FMV to indicate who the company who made it is, and then it'll crash.
What game is this?
It is a old as fuck game called Warhammer 40,000. I mean, Final Liberation Warhammer Epic 40,000.
It could. Well, have you gone online to try and find out if there might be some patches?
This is the GOG version, which means it comes with all the patches already pre-installed.
It still wouldn't hurt to double check.
I will, but it is a low priority game because it looks like it's one of those old style. This game is from 1997, and you know how much I dislike games from the 90s.
So is it DOSBox?
Yes.
Okay. I've not really. I don't think I've ever had any GOG's games running before. They all seem to work pretty well. But sometimes getting old games to run on new hardware can be tricky. For any of you guys who are wondering what I'm doing right now, I am looking for a secret way, for a secret passage right now, so I can go get a chainsaw. I'm trying to remember where that is.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, I just... Yeah, you can get the chainsaw on this map. I'm trying to remember where the door to that area is.
Mm. Other than that, also I have been goofing around on ChatGPT because I have, again, nothing to do.
Yeah, I've not played around with that at all.
I recommend it. It's very fun.
Like, all the...
I'm trying to see...
Yeah, maybe you send me a link, because all the links I have found is, like, stuff you have to pay for or get credits for. It's like, ugh.
Just go to the regular chat... Just go to the ChatGPT website.
Really? Okay.
Chat... Yeah, chat.openai. I mean, it's got a plus version, but you can basically... But that's just basically... basically just means you can, like... get faster priority speed, get on the thing when demand is really high, and get the new features when they come out. Other than that, basically there's no real difference between regular and plus.
One thing I've been doing is been using 3D art generators for stuff for my campaign.
Oh, cool! Elite Dangerous is now $7.49.
For which version?
Just the regular version.
Okay, so it doesn't include Odyssey.
Nah, if you want to get the all the stuff, apparently it would be $19.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the way they have things set up right now, Odyssey players can't play with Horizons players. Unless I were to actually load up Horizons instead of that's an option in the launcher where which version of the game I want to boot up. So you've never played Elite Dangerous, I take it?
Nope.
It I mean, I play it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's it has the learning curve.
Space sim.
Yeah, it's a space sim, and it has the learning curve. I don't remember where the secret passage is to this fucking chainsaw. Son of a bitch.
I imagine it can't be any more annoying than Free Space 2, which is another space sim game I like.
Yeah, I have that off of GOG. I've never played it though.
If you like Elite Dangerous, you'll probably like Free Space.
There are actually kind of a few games out that are very similar, like the X series. I have X4 Foundation. Actually, I have all the X games. But one thing the X4 game does, I'm just going to exit this map. I'll pick up a chainsaw somewhere else. One thing they do is they allow you to get out of your ship and explore a base, and unfortunately, it's a single player game. There's no multiplayer.
I have X, the original X, and X3 Terran Conflict.
Okay. Ouch. Rude.
I also have a boatload of all the XCOM games, except the Flight Sim one.
Yeah, I have them all.
XCOM is fun, if hard.
Yeah. I mean, the original one...
Especially the original.
Yeah, it's challenging.
I don't know how they even make that game. So, have you heard the story of what the developers of the remake had to do to get to be able to work on the new one?
No.
They had to beat the original XCOM.
All of it, or just...
It's a wonder that game even got made.
Okay. Oh, hello, guys. This is... okay. Man, I took a lot of damage from them. Holy shit. The original XCOM has way more micromanagement than its successor does. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, some people...
So you see the new...
Uh-huh.
No, keep going.
I mean, some people like that level of micromanagement, and I can understand it to a point, but I can also see when your squad gets as big as it can in the original XCOM game, it just becomes just the tedium.
Yeah. So, have you seen that new car combat game for Warhammer 40k?
I posted a link to that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Speed Freaks. Yeah, I posted that. They have been posting a lot of trailers to a lot of new games coming out. They have one that...
Oh, apparently it's some weird Skulls Week or something for the 400k franchise. I mean, the Warhammer franchise.
What do you mean?
It's called Warhammer Skulls Festival of Video Games.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. That's why all the Warhammer games are like 90% off. So if you wanted to buy a copy of Battlefleet Gothic for $2,
I have the first Battlefleet Gothic. I don't have the second one.
You mean Armada?
Is that what the second one was called?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that one. Honestly, Magic Dealer bought that for me one year as a gift, but I barely touched it. it's a shame. I mean, there are a lot of games in my library. I don't know if you had the same issue. Maybe you do. Where I just have so many games in my library that I want to play. I just, I don't really have the time a lot of times to give them all the time that they deserve. And it also comes down to the mood I'm in.
Yeah, I think last time I counted, I have 200-something games in my Steam library. And I've played most of them at least once. I'll usually play a game I buy the minute I get it to see if it's worth my time to play it. That doesn't always work because a lot of the games I buy just don't appeal to me.
I know a lot of games that I have picked up have been through Humble Bundles over the years, but they really not had many stuff like that come out recently.
The last Humble Bundle I picked any games up was one where they were doing dating sims.
Yeah, and of course, dating sims don't appeal to me.
They do to me. Their current 2 bundles are roguelike deck builders, which I don't have any appeal for because I don't like roguelikes to begin with.
I mean, there's some roguelikes I like, although I play them every now and then. They can be, distraction.
I don't like roguelikes just on principle. I hate the idea of losing progress.
Yeah.
There's really nothing to do today.
Yeah, I got some chicken and the fridge want to heat up later that I cooked last night.
And I've never played any of the X games, so I might as well download one of them.
They do also have at least with X4, there's also a really steep learning curve. I would really recommend if it has tutorials, looking at the tutorials. Do you have a joystick at all?
Yes.
Do you have a HOTAS?
HOTAS?
Yeah. Throttle and stick setup.
No, but that's built into my joystick.
Oh, I have a HOTAS. Yeah, it's hands-on throttle and stick, so it's 2 separate modules. So I have a throttle control in one hand, my joystick in the other hand, and lots of buttons because you're going to need them. At least, especially for Elite Dangerous. Now, one thing that Elite Dangerous does that X doesn't is button combinations, where you can press one button to act as a function button to make another button do multiple different things. In my case, like, I have a button that my index finger can click on, and I use that as as the optional key, where I can click on either my button 2, my button 3, or use my hats to do different things. For instance, ordinarily my hat controls control my thrusters, my lateral and ventral thrusters. But I can, if I press down my function key, I can use it to redistribute power between my 3 systems. Or I can use it to deploy or retract my weapons. Lots of different things that you can do with it.
Mine's is just a regular Logitech joystick I bought for like $50 like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I also have an old Cytec Cyborg 3D Gold, is what it's called, sitting down here as a backup. I think I'll use that on my laptop because I've been playing Star Trek Starfleet Academy, and it really needs a joystick in order to fly the ship.
If I ever get some money and I feel like splurging for a joystick, there's one on my Amazon wish list called the Thrustmaster HOTAS 1.
Okay, I have a Thrustmaster. It's called the T-Flight.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's the like a base model HOTAS.
Yeah. I've seen one other one, that the Logitech one that the Logitech sells, the much better one than the one I own.
Yeah. I mean, Iron Bite has. I think it's Iron Bite. Yeah, he's got like a more upper end HOTAS ones.
Yeah.
And I look at them; they're really nice, but I don't really feel like shelling out that much money right now for one of those sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like hundreds of dollars for some of those things. I'm like, and the thing is,
yeah,
when I bought my joystick, it was like $70 back in the day when I bought my stick. The thing is, they have gone up in price a lot since then. A lot of it, I believe, had to do with Microsoft Flight Sim when it came out. Really, people were just gobbling up HOTAS sticks left and right, so there's a scarcity.
Yeah, the one that I own is, when I bought it, it was $50. Now you can buy it on Amazon for $29. It's Logitech 3 Extreme 3D Pro.
How the fuck do I get out of here? One other thing I would recommend, if you're gonna get into like Elite Dangerous, get a keypad just to put next to your joysticks. I have a Razer Tartarus keypad that I use for a lot of the other functions. It's really useful, so you don't have, because in my case I have a retractable keyboard, so I was always having to pull out my keyboard to pull up menus, then retract it and push it back in and go back to my joysticks. This way I can just quickly go off from my throttle off to the side and manage my menus and go back. So yeah, having a little keypad next to your joystick is definitely recommended.
So one of the bundles you can get on Humble is a book bundle to build your own joystick and controllers.
You say a book bundle?
Yeah.
To build a joystick?
Yeah, it has all. It gives you books on how to build with an Arduino and stuff like that.
And probably like accelerometers and stuff. I don't know. Huh.
Yeah. It doesn't interest me. Electronic engineering doesn't interest me anyway.
I mean, I wouldn't want to bother with that sort of thing.
Oh, cool. Music Pro plugins and samples. Not caring. Learn to code. I already know how to code, and I hated it.
A lot of imps and pinkies in these little hardware quarters here. Come on.
It's a Doom wad. What did you expect?
No. This is not. It doesn't modify the spawn rate at all. This is just Doom 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's a Doom wad. What did you expect? Oh, that's pretty cheap for the much better Blue Yeti microphone.
Yeah, I have a Blue Snowball. I've never really seen much reason to upgrade beyond that.
My blue Snowball is currently acting like a bitch.
One thing I have learned is that it does really benefit. Oh, this is pink. This little imp just standing right here, just really ignoring me. Goodbye. It needs a. It doesn't really work really well if you have it plugged into like a hub, a USB hub. It like mine used to. Then it's just was cut out. Even now, it still does that rarely on occasion. But I have it plugged in directly into a USB port now. Box of rocks.
Yeah, mine is plugged into a USB port. I have a crap ton of them on my computer.
Yeah, mine really. I think it's got like 4 in the back, 2 or 3 in the front. But I have a lot of USB devices, so I have hubs for them all, and I can just turn.
My computer has 2 in the front and 6 in the back.
And just having hubs, especially when they have switches on them, I can turn them on and off, is really useful. Right now, I have 2 hubs. One is for my joystick, my webcam, and for my keypad. The other one goes to my keyboard, my mouse. They go through a dongle, and one powers my mouse pad just to power the light on it. And what does the other one do? Where does this one go? I don't remember where that cable goes. Oh, I know where that goes. That goes to my headset. Sludge. Okay. I don't see any reason to go down here.
So there is something I find really funny that's happening recently.
Care to elaborate?
Okay, so you know about the new Zelda game, correct?
Yeah.
So you know how thirsty the internet was collectively for Prince Sidon from the first one, right?
I mean, the internet is generally thirsty anyway, but go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know if this is true or not because I've yet to play the game. And I won't probably play it for another month or 2 until I get some money. Anyway. Apparently, he gets a wife, and a lot of people on the internet are not pleased by this. Because it means that their hunky fish man won't fuck Link, which is...
I don't know who that character is. I mean, so I have no... I'm guessing it's Zora then, if you say fish, but...
I take it you've not played Breath of the Wild, right?
No, it's definitely a game I want to pick up since I have a Switch, but
Well, I'll show you a picture of Prince Sidon so you can get an idea of who the internet collectively thirsts for. I did not give a fuck about.
I mean, the only Zora I found attractive was Ritu from Ocarina of Time, but. All right.
It's mostly just because people. I think it's most people are angry because they shipped him with Link. Because Link is kind of like this Twinkie-looking dude, and Sidon is very big and muscular, and like is super tall compared to Link. Like I think Link is like 5'9", and Sidon is like 6'3" or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, Highlands are typically on the shorter end since they resemble elves.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I do have someone made a Legend of Zelda tabletop RPG using the D20 system. It's fan made. I have the PDF for it.
Cool.
And Highlands are treated pretty much the same as humans since they're kind of fit in the same category.
Yeah.
Because there are no humans in Zelda at all. I'm trying to remember all the races you can play as. You can play as Highlands, Gorons, Zora,
Ritus.
Huh?
Ritus, the bird people.
No, yeah, I think they are in there. You can play as Dekus, and I'm trying to remember the name of the people who live in the desert.
Gerudo.
Yes, of course they're all female, so you have to. Unless the only male of their species is Ganon, and that went swimmingly. I don't know how that their people have to mate with other species in order to propagate.
Yes.
So they're in a way they're kind of like Asari from Mass Effect.
Yeah, except they're slightly older than the Asari by a good couple of years.
Oh, you mean in terms of development?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, well, no, I mean, no, a lot longer than that. I mean, let's see here. They were first introduced in Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time came out in the 90s. I gotta tell you, back when that game came out,
1998 to be exact.
98.
And the first Mass Effect was released in, I think, 2005? No, 2007, so I was off by 2 years.
Okay.
That's not a wide gap.
It's almost 10 years. Like 9-year gap, I think. Anyway, when Ocarina of Time first came out, I had sent off. I was a subscriber to Nintendo Power, and they had a promotion where you could get a gold cartridge. You could order a gold cartridge from them, and that's what I did. And I remember, when I got it. My friends came over to hang out as I played it. It was kind of a big deal, at least in our neighborhood at the time. So,
yeah.
And I still have the cartridge.
That thing must be worth a fortune.
I doubt it. I still have all of my. I still have all my cartridges. All my NES cartridges. It's a shame my NES just doesn't work anymore.
I wish I could find my old Sega Genesis and my cartridges for that.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost right now. Let me take a look at my map. Yeah, I have some Genesis carts because I used to own a Genesis, but it just stopped working one day. The video on it just stopped working. I think when the video port went bad or something, and I never bothered to get it replaced.
I have an N64 that I can't play because none of I have no TVs that would work for it.
Yeah, I still have my N64 as well.
It isn't an N64 I had originally. My friend Tariq gave it to me because his family bought a house to flip because his family has house flipping money. Anyway, they bought this house, and it had a crap ton of stuff in it from the previous tenant who just up and left. And he sent me a text saying, "Hey, do you want an N64?" And I was like, "Yeah." I had the option of either an N64 or a Katana, and I chose the N64.
Interesting choice.
I know one person, at least one person in my life, who would have chose the Katana. Mostly because the army took his. I am not making that up. That is an actual story that happened to him.
The only console that I have ever gotten rid of was my GameCube.
Really? I still have mine somewhere in the attic.
Yeah, I traded it in for a I think for a Halo game.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, this segues into something else that's related because it's related to GameStop. I saw a post on Twitter. This guy had traded in like a huge collection of Nintendo stuff. He had an NES in the box. He had an N64 in the box. He had a bunch of games that are in the box. And like he had like almost like $1,200 worth of stuff, market value. He got like $700 from GameStop, and he used it to get Tears of the Kingdom, and I guess a Switch. And the reason I found it kind of funny is it was labeled as gamer gets ripped off by turning in his vintage gaming collection. I was like, oh, N64 being referred to as vintage, that just hits me in the soul.
But it is vintage. It's almost 30 years old at this point.
Oh, fuck me.
So, you've heard of the recent weirdness with Spider-Man, right?
In what regard? With Into the Spider-Verse?
No, this is a comic thing.
Okay, then maybe not.
So, Marvel recently introduced a character that nobody in the Marvel fandom likes. His name is Paul, and he cucked Spider. I am not joking.
Cucked Spider-Man.
Yes.
With MJ?
Yes.
Why?
Fuck if I know, man.
I mean, why would MJ do that?
It's apparently an alternate universe thing. Because, you know, because Spider-Man can never be happy.
I mean, yeah, just look at One More Day for, you know, how much their writers like to torture Spider-Man. You know.
Yeah. And people are basically making fun of the fact that, apparently they have undid that, and now he doesn't have his kids or MJ anymore. And all I can think is, can we just have a Spider-Man and MJ have any semblance of a nice life for longer than 20 minutes?
I mean, for the most part, they do.
They did. Then One More Day happened, and then everything went into shit. I don't follow comic books as much as I follow manga. Because comic books, it is horrid as hell to get into.
They are.
Like, if I told you, like, if you ask me, hey, I want to get into manga, I could probably give you some good recommendations based off what kind of manga you want to get in. You want romance? I have a fuck ton of romance manga you can follow. You want shonen? Just look at the big three. You want weird harem bullshit? I hate it. I'll hate you for it, but I know some people who know that shit. But with comics, you'd be like, well, do you want like the Bendis run of Spider-Man? Do you want this run of Punisher? Like, it's all dependent on the writer, and it's so annoying. Like, you'll have one writer who's like the best writer for that specific character, and then like they'll do a run for like 3 months, and then they'll leave, and then you'll be stuck with like the worst writer for that character for like 2 years. And I've read like some good runs of certain characters. Like, my favorite run, DC run, is Gail Simone's run of Birds of Prey because it's fucking awesome. But yeah, manga is way more easier to get into.
this room's annoying. A room full of enemies, narrow hallways, and the lights are flashing on and off. Okay, that's good. Needed that health pickup.
So, what do you think of the fact that we're getting an MGS3 remake?
I mean, I liked Snake Eater. So...
I love Snake Eater. And we get the original voice cast back.
Oh, really? Crap. I can't remember his name.
David Hayter.
Oh, David Hayter. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, what are they redoing the voice lines?
Yes.
I would have thought they would just reuse original audio.
Nope, they're redoing the voice lines and everything.
Oh, shit nuggets. I'm dead.
Which basically means I get to hear the voice actors for Pearl talk about how the Cold War has divided the humanity.
Okay. Do I have any... I don't remember this. No, this is not a quick save. Well, this sucks.
But yeah, I love reminding people that the voice actress for Pearl from SpongeBob is the voice actress for the boss.
So I was one of the games I've been playing. Just talking about voice actors is the 25th anniversary. Star Trek the 25th. Star Trek the 25th anniversary, which is an old game for the PC, and they had all the actors come in and do voice lines for it. The only actor they, of course, could not get in to reprise a role was Richard C. Carmichael, or Carmel, I think is his name, who played the character of Harry Mudd, because by the time the game came out, he had been dead for a few years. So they had to get someone else to do his character, and it's just the same.
Yeah. That does remind me of the fact that if they ever were to do like a sequel series to Deep Space Nine, they'd have to replace like 2 characters.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah, you have to replace Aaron. Fuck, what's his last name again? Yeah, I mean, yeah, the actor who played Nog, you have to replace him. You have to replace
the guy who played Odo.
Yeah, which is Renee. Fuck. Yeah, you have to replace him as well. But now when you look at which is not as bad as compared to Babylon 5, where like half the main cast are dead.
Yeah.
I mean, and you have.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just make a new version of Babylon 5.
They have an animated movie coming out.
Really?
Yeah, I've been hearing about it. It's been confirmed by Michael J. Straczynski. I know nothing about it. I don't know who's in it. Because I would imagine it would have Bruce Boxleitner and crap. I'm forgetting her first name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. And maybe you'll even have Peter Jurassic in it too. But of course, there's other characters who you can't really have in it. You can't have Richard Doyle in there.
Right, because he's dead.
No, that's right. No, Jerry Doyle. His name was Jerry Doyle. Which is a shame because Garibaldi is going to be a hard character to try and fill.
Yeah.
The shoes of.
So I was joking with a friend of mine. Their name is Laz. That a good way to get me to buy a game is if it has a good-looking woman on the cover of it. I'm very easily swayed by good-looking people, despite being ace. I just like good-looking women.
So it's more. Is it for you? Is it more of an aesthetic than a sexual attraction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I find men attractive too. It's just that I find women slightly more attractive.
Okay, I don't have the yellow key yet.
Oh, I cannot wait till the 30th.
Any particular reason?
System Shock remake is coming out on that date.
Okay.
And it looks wonderful.
I have System Shock and System Shock Enhanced Edition, and System Shock 2. I also have. I've thought about playing System Shock because of how instrumental it has been in the with 3D shooters and whatnot. It really laid a lot of groundwork. But I watched some videos on it. I watched a review of it, and I just no.
I recommend just skipping straight to System Shock 2. It's the more user-friendly of the two.
Yeah, that was the thing about it was definitely the user interface. Shit, man, that guy just tore me to pieces.
I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of a lot of games from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that goes down to user interface, controls, and the general difficulty, because apparently people in the 90s didn't know what a good difficulty curve was, especially people who made RPGs. And so you'll have games where you'll have the opening level is you fight some spiders and then you fight shit that'll murder you in 2 minutes in the next level. So not a big fan of 90s RPGs.
Where the hell is the yellow key card? Because I can't go through there. Go back down this way. What's over here? Okay, reagent suit. I need that.
God, I've spent 8 hours playing Dwarf Fortress.
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. I haven't really had a chance to play around with it much. I at least played through the tutorial, and it's just damn the level of micromanagement.
Yeah. No, I have a boatload of games and no idea what to play.
Yeah, I know that can be a common thing. So, when I was visiting my parents today, I was telling my dad that it's amazing as to how many games I can play on my laptop, because as low powered as it is, anything that's 20 years old or retro style, it runs on it just fine.
One of the biggest things that I can claim about my computer is that I can run Crysis for some strange reason.
I have Crysis 2 on. I've not really played it much.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm looking at some of the games. Some games I will never play again just because I don't like them. Or because I'm stuck at a certain part of the game and I hate that part and I'm not in the mood to deal with it. Like, I almost beat Far Cry 3, but I got stuck on a stealth section, and I hate stealth sections in games where, for the most part, you can go through the game without having to be worried about stealthing anything.
I think I beat Far Cry 3.
Yeah. I also have Far Cry 2, and that's a game I refuse to play because I refuse to deal with the malaria bullshit.
Far Cry, wait a minute. Far Cry 3. I'm trying to remember what that was about.
The one where you're on the island and and you have to save your friends and.
Okay. Yeah, I did play that one. I'm pretty sure I beat it. I don't remember. It's been many years since I played that one. I have Far Cry 4, and I beat that one by just sitting around for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I remember. You can beat the game if you just wait.
And I never bothered. I think I did try to do a playthrough of that, and I just kind of stopped, which is something I do sometimes. I'll start playing the game for a while, and then I'll just stop and move on to something else for a little bit, and just completely forget about it, and I go back.
I've played most of the Far Cry games up to 5. I've not played 4 or...
I've played through 5. Then I I found out how the game ended, and I stopped playing.
Yeah, I was unlucky at that. I bought that game day 1. Played it for a good chunk of the week. Got to the ending and was so massively disappointed and angry that I literally got up, went to GameStop, and sold the game and told them I would like my money back, please.
Yeah.
They gave me a refund, and I then went to proceed to go buy a copy of a game I actually liked.
Yeah,
and that is how I got to play Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, when I found out how that game ended, I was like, "Really? I don't get to kill this motherfucker."
They tried to make it better in the sequel, New Dawn, but at that point,
how the fuck do I get over there?
But at that point, the damage is done.
Yeah,
like. You don't just tell the players that you lose no matter what after like so many hours in a game.
Yeah, a nuke goes off. Well, oh, okay, great. And you and the head of the cult survive.
Right, and I'm just like, really, Ubisoft? That's how you're going to end this stupid bullshit?
I mean, I haven't been that disappointed by the ending since the end of Mass Effect 3.
And here's the thing, I like the ending of Mass Effect 3, but the ending of Far Cry 5 pissed me the fuck off.
Oh, man, barely survived that. The other thing about the game that I thought was really hilarious. Did you ever do that one side mission where you had to find all of those lighters?
No.
Okay, so there is this side mission where scattered throughout, you meet this old guy. He tells you that him and his friends from the army, they had made this cache of supplies, and they had a key code that went to it. The combination.
I think I know which ones you're talking about.
The combination are on these lighters they all had. He's the only one left alive, and you have to go around throughout the entire map to find these lighters in order to unlock the supply stash. So I did that.
Yeah, I think I remember the question.
Hoping that it would be worth the effort. It was not worth the effort.
Yeah, I remember that one.
But here's the even dumber part. I was expecting to be an underground bunker. You find those throughout the game. These bomb shelters. No, It was a fucking wooden shed with a steel door.
Right, that you could easily break into if you wanted to.
Exactly! Why the fuck do you have a steel door with a combination lock on a wooden shed that I could bust open with a fucking axe?
Right.
Like, the logic of these game designers was just stupid. I mean, what? It made no sense at all.
Yeah, I remember. The thing I loved the most when I was playing Far Cry 5 was the fishing.
I don't know if I did any fishing.
I spent way more time than you probably ever would want to in any game.
Oh, there must be a door.
Fishing in that game. Like, I think I literally one time parked the car outside a fishing spot in that game and literally just went fishing for like 3 hours in real time. Like, I would get real pissed off when like enemies would roll up and shoot me. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to fish here. I mean, that just goes to show you how much I love fishing.
I mean, I used to do it when I was younger.
I love fishing, man. I love it so much. I haven't been in forever, and I can't do it now because I need a fishing license because Louisiana sucks. And I'm not in the mood to go to jail for fishing illegally.
I mean, a fishing license shouldn't cost that much.
I know, but I literally only have $19 to rub together in my personal bank account. Like, if I had the money, I would do it, and I would go fishing for like hours on end, just drink some beer, go fishing, and enjoy my life. God.
A lot of corpses here.
You're playing Doom, what do you expect? Honestly, I'd be more surprised if you didn't see any corpses.
Well, I mean, especially when I'm the one who just made them.
True.
I mean, someone is watching my stream. I don't know who. I have my stream down on my phone, so I can monitor its quality and look at the chat. I was having problems with it earlier when I first started because right now I'm playing in monitor capture. I was doing window capture earlier, and it just wasn't working for some reason. And then like my stream crashed, and I had to reset. It was just yeah. Oh, there's the exit over here.
I was watching Futurama last night.
What about Futurama?
I was just watching, and I was watching the episode with the Amazons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is one of my favorite episodes.
Okay, so you remember the animation I showed you that had this brass dragon in it that transformed into this big woman?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so that guy has done a few other versions using different characters. One I found as an interesting choice was Vexalia from Critical Role's Vox Machina.
Mm.
And of course, one going Death by Snoo Snoo was Percy. So, but it was the same audio.
I've not watched.
You've not seen Legend of Vox Machina? Do you have
Nope.
Do you have Amazon?
Yes, I just have no interest in it.
Oh, I mean, it's a really good show. I mean, you don't have to. It helps if you follow the Critical Role game. There are a lot of jokes and references and Easter eggs from their live play. That because you only have like they had like 12 episodes, half-hour episodes to tell a story for the season, and they could not fit everything in. So there are a lot of little Easter eggs all over the place and whatnot for fans to pick up on. But it was a really well animated show. That the voice acting is great, because of course they're all pros. I would recommend it if you want to give it a try sometime.
But I have not really been following much of anything new.
One show I've been trying to get into, I'm just not being successful, is Deadwood.
My grandmother really liked that show.
Yeah, I mean, there are actors in there that I like. I mean, I like Ian McShane. I like Keith Carradine, and I like Brad Dourif, but I just can't get into it. And
so have you ever been to the what do they call it? The Warhammer 40k meme subreddit?
I'm sure I have on occasion.
So there's a joke on there that there's a new joke that's sort of popped up on there that people will ship Bobby G, which is their nickname for Robert Gilliman.
Robert Gilliman, okay.
Yeah. With any person. They say, who was it? I'm enjoying that based on what I've seen so far, we will ship Bobby Boy with any woman who is older, non-human, competent, and has a firm grasp on supply chains.
Because he is kind of involved with Varane right now, I think.
That's just fanon, but I want it to be true.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, here's the thing. He doesn't have 10,000 years of baggage weighing him down with the Eldar. And
right. Not like his brother.
And well, which one?
Vulcan.
What? I mean, he doesn't. I mean, he had to deal with. I don't think he dealt with them too much, other than some exodites on a world that he burned for some reason. But
yeah.
But
and he apparently that has also gone to his gene seed, because the salamanders will burn the fuck out of Eldar, civilian and not alike.
That's kind of odd behavior for a chapter that is known for their generosity. Not being dicks like some other chapters.
Yeah.
I mean, especially some of the other Primarchs could be real assholes.
Well, I know. I know enough about Warhammer 40k lore, despite not particularly liking 40k because it's full of nothing but jackasses.
I mean, you do have, a few people who stand out. I mean, like, Caiaphas Cain is a good example.
It's hard to... fuck, I got killed. I'm playing... I decided to play Last of Us.
Okay, and I have never played that.
I recommend it. If you got a PlayStation 5, get the enhanced edition.
No, pretty much the only console I have hooked up. Well, okay, I have two consoles hooked up right now. I have an Xbox One, and I have a Switch. I am not.
I have.
Yeah, as you know, I am not a console player. I am a PC player, so.
I am a mostly PC player too, but I also own consoles because I like consoles.
I used to be big into consoles, but I just find that PCs are more versatile.
Well, there's some games you can only get on consoles, so.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, there are like I've always been interested in the Gears of War series, but that's a PC. That's a PlayStation exclusive.
Xbox.
No, Gears of War is PlayStation.
Nope, it's Xbox. Nope, Xbox.
Really?
Are you thinking of God of War?
No, Gears of War.
With the chainsaw guns, right?
I guess so. It's a sci-fi game. Are you sure?
That's Xbox.
Hold on here. Now I have to look this up because Xbox.
Right, Xbox owns the property of.
I mean, Xbox has Halo.
Yeah, it also owns Gears of War.
Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is an Xbox title. Why would I always thought this thing was a damn PlayStation game.
That's why I asked if you were confusing it with God of War or something.
No. I mean, I've seen God of War playthroughs by like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, both, and I've not really been interested in playing them because of that, and also because I don't own a PlayStation. If I had a PlayStation, I probably would be interested in playing them, but okay, I need to find a blue key card. Okay, where does this go? Okay, let's switch up here. Actually, have you seen... Okay, I don't know what that did. So, have you, do you follow Markiplier at all?
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen his new project he's working on?
Oh, a movie adaptation of, that, submarine game, right?
Yeah, Iron Lung, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of an odd choice.
I guess because a major studio's already doing an adaptation of the game he's more well known for.
Well, yeah. Oh, hell. Oh, here we go. I haven't been in here before.
But I imagine if that weren't the case, he would totally do a Five Nights at Freddy's game movie.
Honestly, I kind of wonder how you would even do a movie adaptation of FNAF.
If the way I would do it would be one of those found footage type of films.
I hate those kind of movies.
Yeah, but that's really the only way you can really capture the intense feeling of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like it's a found footage film based off of security camera footage.
Because the reason why I don't like found footage films, now I've seen only 2 of them, but the reason why I don't like, the big one, the one that started the trend is, of course, the
Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project, yeah. I knew it was Blair Witch something. And the other one, I think, was
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I hated that movie.
That movie.
Only because, here's the thing, before that movie came out, there was so much fucking hype wrapped around the damn movie, where it was to the point where you weren't sure going in where this was something that really happened or this was just a movie. Because there are so many documentaries, so many different news things covering it, and you weren't sure if this was real or not. I don't know.
I remember.
I don't know if that was done purposely by the studio.
It was.
Okay. So, then
it was a viral
yeah.
marketing campaign before viral marketing campaigns were really a thing.
And then, of course, the movie comes out. I watch it and I'm like, really? That's what happens. They all die. Why?
I mean, if you I mean,
Yeah.
if you looked at the supplemental material before the movie came out, you know they'd all die.
But yeah, I was just really disappointed. Then the next movie I saw that was in the same vein was, I think it was called Quarantine.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Well, basically, it was
The movie,
yeah.
I highly recommend that. I've seen both Quarantine and the original movie that movie is a remake of. The original is much better.
Really? I didn't.
Yes, it's a Spanish film called Rec or Recording.
I know that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, there's a ration suit over there.
Yeah, the Spanish version is much better. But I don't like most found footage films. I only like two.
I mean, the reason I don't like them is there's no resolution. There's no climax. It's just it just stops, and you don't, and that's just it.
I mean, that's usually generally the point in a lot of them, because a lot of the time the characters die and stop filming.
Well, yeah.
And that's usually the resolution. That, they die, or they just drop their camera and get the hell out. But I only like two found footage films. Both of them are old as sin.
Where the fuck am I going?
Of course, I love the Blair Witch Project. Want to know how much I love the Blair Witch Project?
I am almost afraid to ask.
So, Halloween 2019, I watched the Blair Witch Project every day for the entirety of Halloween of 2019.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I'm weird like that. I'm one of those people who can watch the same movie over and over again and not get tired of it. And you can clearly see I watched the same movie over and over again for an entire month and didn't get tired of it.
There are some movies that I have that are like that, where they're just really good movies to watch.
But can you watch the same movie every day for an entire month? Because that's literally what I did in 2019, August of 2019. I mean, not August, October of 2019. I saw that the Blair Witch Project was available for free to me on demand, and I was like, okay, I like this movie. I'm going to watch it every single day.
No.
And that's what I did. I would wake up, do other stuff, and then at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I would go, oh, I haven't seen the Blair Witch Project yet. I'm going to go do that. And then I would sit down and watch the Blair Witch Project. Sometimes multiple times in a single day.
No, that is a level of dedication or obsession.
It's not even dedication. I'm weird like that, in that I can have the same thing playing over and over again and not care. To give you another idea, same year, by the way. Want to know what the most listened to song on my Spotify year-end playlist was?
No, I don't.
It was the song High Hopes by Panic at the Disco, and the only reason it was that is because when I had Spotify open, I would not bother to change the music. And so from 9 o'clock in the morning until about 9 to 10 to 11 or 12 o'clock at night, when I would usually go to bed, I would be listening to that song on repeat. I probably listened to that song about maybe 5,000 times by the time January rolled around. I mean, by the time February rolled around of that year.
I don't know, man. That's just something else.
It seems to be an autism thing. Because that same year, there was also one other movie I watched a boatload of times. No, was also kind of technically a found footage film if you want to get technical about it. You ever seen the movie Searching?
No.
Highly recommending it. Highly recommended. It is a good film. It's a film that came out the year before, in 2008, and it is based. Sorry, someone's at the door. And it's basically a film that takes and plays entirely via computer screens.
I'm not gonna go that way yet.
And it is a pretty good film. Like I said, I highly recommend it. It stars John Cho, who was Harold in Harold and Kumar. So, another thing that people were making fun of Reboot Gilliamine. Well, not making. There's a meme on the.
Okay, yeah, I'm at the end. There's gonna be 2 Barons of Hell coming out here. Yep. Okay.
So there's a meme on the Grimdank, which is the meme subreddit.
Oh man, I don't have very many rockets.
For 40K, and someone posted this image. I'm sending it to you on Discord.
Well, I have to look it out later when I'm done here.
Nah.
Okay.
So you've played have you ever played Endless Space 2?
Yeah. Well, Endless Space.
You remember?
Endless Space 2.
4X games.
Yeah. I have both of them. I played Endless Space 1. I played Endless Space 1. I have Endless Space 2, but I'm not sure if I've played it yet. That's another game Magic bought for me. I'm about ready to finish this chapter of Doom anyway, so.
Well, one of the faction leaders is the way I heard her described on a video talking about Endless Space is a big titty fish mommy.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and take it home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but it looks like the lost Demos base looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno! Alright. I'm done for now. Alright, let me go ahead and see what you're looking at here. Let me just turn that off right now. Go to the dice cord. Where did y'all you? Okay, I see. Appear per message. Oh yeah. That's a towel. Yeah. Big towel, mommy.
She's not a towel. She's a completely separate species.
Really? I started to tell from this picture, but she looks a lot like a towel. Oh, I see now. I have a zoomed in version. Yeah, no, that's more reptilian. She actually has a nose.
They are apparently a species of space whales.
Really? They're aquatic.
Yes. Kinda.
Huh.
Yeah. The video that people mostly heard about her from, where they got the big titty fish mommy thing, is from a video by Seth Tanech. I don't know if you've heard of them or not.
Don't think so.
I'm probably saying their name wrong. It's Seth Snitch. You know, like the Chaos God.
Oh, yeah, Slanesh. Okay, yeah.
Not Slanesh. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce his stupid username.
I'm trying to. Oh, where the hell been? I have other WODs on here. There's a there are some Metroid based WODs that I have for Doom. Okay, so it requires. Oh, okay, that just requires Met too. Okay, let's load that up then. And you know what? Maybe I want to try. Let me see how this looks. Oh, leave that in and add. Okay. See how this looks. Okay, no, that did not work.
So you want to know what's one of the weirder experiences I've ever had?
What?
Seeing someone mention one of the fanfics I've written in the wild.
You know, that's not doing it either. Maybe it doesn't work with Doom 1. Maybe try this with. Let's try it. No, not Ultimate Doom. Okay, let's go down here to. No, okay, that's not. Why you know what? WODs are so tricky to get it run sometimes. I don't think they're.
That's why I don't play any of them.
It just has Met2 package. Okay, let me try. Okay, this has. Okay, this one has 3 things in it. Okay. Main Metroid levels and scans. Let me pull that up here. Come on, can you just. Yeah, so. Main. Scans. That's what I need. No, not scams. Scans. Yes, that's what I meant.
So there's a McDonald's in New Jersey that still has those GameCube kiosks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those must be a right bitch to repair.
Yeah.
Because I think Nintendo stopped making the replacement parts for those things like 5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah, they probably don't have no service anymore.
Nope.
Why is this not okay? Take a look at what's going on up here.
Wii's are next.
What's next?
Wii's.
Lee's?
Wii. Wii.
W.
You know, the Nintendo Wii.
Okay, the Wii. Okay.
Yeah, they're next. They've stopped producing. Nintendo says they're going to stop accepting replacement, accepting repair orders for them once all the replacement parts run out.
Yeah, I still have my Wii.
Same here. I haven't used it in like 7 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense because you got to stop repairing a console that's not getting active sales or anything.
Yeah.
Anyone who's going to buy a Wii has probably already done so.
The one of the best games I played on there, and this is also because I'm a big fan of the franchises, was Metroid Prime 3: Corruption.
Best game I played on there was Smash.
Yeah, I have that too.
I played all the Smash Bros. Games from the original to the most recent one.
Yeah. I think
because I am if not consistent with the games I like.
Yeah, I like the Smash franchise as well. I like Mario Kart. Okay, why do you not want to work? Let me try running it in Doom 1, see if it works, if it does in here, so...
You know what I think are the worst decks in the world in Magic the Gathering? Mill decks.
What kind of decks?
Mill decks.
Mill decks. I am not familiar with the terminology.
So milling basically means it makes your opponent lose a boatload of cards.
Okay.
Like they just go straight to the graveyard. They are the worst decks in the world to play against because usually they end up fucking me over by making me mill like 80% of my goddamn deck before I get a chance to do anything with them. I've seen worse decks with that perception, such as the mill deck that makes you mill 50% of your deck. And I've had a person literally, make me mill almost all of my cards. It is absolute bullshit, and I hate it.
Okay, well, so I thought these were working on this version. They're not. So, but I do know they don't seem to want to work with Doomsday Engine. So let's try GZ Doom instead. I know.
Oh God, no.
What?
No, I'm playing. I'm playing Magic again, and I'm fighting against the red deck.
Okay. So I know these work with GZ Doom.
And red decks are nothing if not horrible to fight against if you don't know what you're doing. And even if you do know what you're doing, they are just
okay,
right bastard to fight against.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Let me go ahead and pull this back up here. Aha.
Well, I'm gonna hop off. It's been nice talking.
All right. Yep. See you later. If I can't change the render here. Display. Unfortunately, the scaling just, I don't know. I've tried this version before, but just how it scales the sprites just look weird. This isn't necessarily the one I was wanting to try and play, but this one's also kind of difficult as well. Ow, what the fuck was that? Oh. Whoopsie. Well, didn't want to do that. No. Okay, so crouch. What's crouch? What's the crouch key here? Controller, not controller. Controls. Actions. Crouch toggle X. Okay. Okay, what is that all about? Oop! Ah, damn it. That was a mistake. And remember, right click is not activate, that's E. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna reset. Nope, can't do that. Did I shoot it? No. Yeah, I don't like how the sprites scale. I don't know. Like, anyway, I can fix that. Kind of strange they have I think these are called Tuskegee. They don't belong in Brintstar. They're Norfair enemy. Okay, can't go through there. What I do like about this is, of course, the music. The music's rocking, of course, but I mean, just look at the level detail here. Just the texture they're using is all from, you know, like NES Metroid, but you have, you know, big open caverns like you would expect to see in Brintstar. I kind of wonder what Norfair is going to look like. Let's go back to the start of the level. That way is open now. You go back around this way. Let's see if I can't blast those pods. Did I do anything? Nope. The whole teleporting enemies is kind of bullshit, but the fuck is that? Oh. Hey, that... Okay. That also looks like a Norfair enemy, but why was it on legs? And shooting an energy blast? Okay, now I'm on... Okay. Rios, and now I'm on the surface. Huh. Okay, we have some water. Can't get up there. High jump might be an upgrade in this. Not the normal sound effects to hear out of those. Can't go that way either. Okay, so this appears to be a dead end. I can always use the health pickup, so. I also like how the music transitions as you move, you know, through areas. Oh, damn it. These things do a shit ton of damage. I need to find that recharge station I found earlier. It's not nice you guys respawn behind me. No, this is the wrong way. There There we go. Huh, I guess I didn't go this way before. Yeah, can't get up there. Okay, yeah, it looks like some platforming you have to do in here. I don't like how it's... I don't like how, as you can see, the... what do you call it? Yeah, you see how that shifts as I scroll left and right really weirdly? I don't like that. I don't know what's causing that. Ow, ow, ow. Damn it. These guys hurt like a motherfucker. Ow, ow, ow. Really? That... right in my fucking way. I can't go that way. I wonder if that links around to the other passage I found earlier. Possibly. Okay. Let me try this door over here before I go over there. Okay. Okay, this is a dead end. Get rid of card. Okay. Oops. I don't like this level. Okay, what the fuck? The fuck was that? Oh, it's up there. I don't like how dark this map is. How everything just fucking blends in. Okay, you're down there. it is way too hard to see much of anything down here with how the lighting works. I have readjusted the tried to readjust like the gamma and all that stuff earlier. It doesn't help. Damn it! I keep shooting those. It's pretty much my only source of light down here. Damn it. I don't want to do that. Okay. Ouch. I don't know what that is, but that something down here fucking hurts. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Now, shit. Yeah, it's thorns. I just walked right through it. Okay. I didn't want to. I really don't want. I don't want to destroy these things at all. Because, like I said, they are my main source of light down here. What the fuck? Okay, good. They teleport in. I guess it helps. I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Shit. Let me go back this way. I'm also really low on health right now. Ah, come on! That's bullshit! I am, and of course this. Okay, let's see here. What's over here? Well, either. Maybe there's a Morph Ball upgrade? I don't know. I thought that's why you could crouch, because you did have Morph Ball. Looks like it doesn't go anywhere, though. Okay. Jump up there. Can I jump out of here? It's kind of hard to tell because everything looks the fuck same. How the fuck do I get out of this pit? Alright, well, the wrong way. I'm gonna try going down this way. They could be a lot more generous with the health drops, just saying. Oh! By a crappy monster. Yeah, I did. Alright, I think I'm done with this. Okay, so. Let me try another one then. Okay, that was my two. Let's. Okay, so I need this one. I need this one. I need this one. Okay, so that won't run. Okay. Okay, where that requires MDO and okay. What? Okay, now I don't know why this looks so shitty. Alright, let's see your display options. Oh, that looks worse. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to read my fucking HUD. I can't. Everything looks like shit. No, let's just get going here. Wide shots. Wait a minute, there's something I remember when I played this last time. Yeah. This item right here. No, what? It's another beam. What does it do? Shotgun. I don't know what white beam does. Doesn't seem to do anything else with my weapon, just offhand. Can't jump through there, huh? Okay, where the hell did that come from? I know there's a way down there. I can't remember how to get there. Sworn this was one, but no. Also, this is just look. I mean, this is all weird. Oh, hello. Where did that open up? Aha. Nib. Spaza! Nice. 6% of the secrets. Now, there's another version of this that I've played that's very similar. It didn't have this HUD or anything, but you did have access to the morph ball, and you could use it to roll between these gaps. I don't have that version anymore. I can't find it, and I have not been able to really track it down since. The other one I was trying to get running, which was Demon Hunters. That might be that version, but it just doesn't seem on the run. At least you don't have to worry about ammo. Oh. That's how you're supposed to get out. Normally, when you don't have access to jump. At least this one also has autosave. Oops. Oh, hello. Okay. Looks like ice beam. Wave beam. Yeah, being able to jump does kind of break things a bit. Not that I'm complaining. Oh. Okay. Last time I ran through here, I picked up the plasma beam from somewhere. Super missile tank. Okay. Just picking up everything. Okay. Okay, don't know what that is. That looks like Speed booster? How the fuck does that work? Okay, let me... Okay. Kind of interesting. They're kind of like front-loading all these power-ups. Okay, yeah, this is a quick option here. It'd be nice if they had like a status screen to see like all your power-ups. Oop. I don't even know how fucking super missiles would work. Okay, wait, no. Okay, which way am I going here? Okay, it just goes back here. I got everything, I guess. Yep. Aha. What time is it anyway? No, after 9 o'clock. Okay. Ow, wow, those guys just... Okay. Those guys just dissolve my hit points. How do I get over there? That's my question. I wonder. Ha ha! Huh. Okay, that's what those are. Power missile? The fuck is a power missile? Oh boy. Oh. Well, I think I have had enough of this for tonight, guys. I'm gonna call it here. So I'm hungry. I want to go eat. So for those of you who have watched and will watch, thank you for joining.